G'day, boys. Flushed Away. The DreamWorks and Aardman Animations film about a rat named Roddy who gets flushed down a toilet away from his precious life by this dick munch. Disgusting! In the sewer, he then meets his future love interest, Rita. The two characters we play as in the Flushed Away game released the same year. The game and movie didn't do well, actually leading DreamWorks to drop Aardman's Animations. I understand the game not doing well, but the movie, I actually enjoyed it.
Have you seen my dad?
Anyway, let's get on with it. How do I start these things again? Oh yeah, and today, we speedrun it. That's right, we're speedrunning Flushed Away. We are going to be running the Any% emulator category, which only has one run. So I'm going to be comparing my times to the console runs for a more competitive experience. The game has some cool glitches. The jar of fly skip. We had to make a quite difficult jump to this opening, which is actually the end of the level. In reality, you're supposed to stand on this and fall down the pipe. The flying Dutchman skip, which was only recently found. We had to hit the checkpoint in a certain position close to this wall. Get ourselves beached with a precise jump to this ledge. This then puts us back at the checkpoint. We are then able for a few seconds to wedge ourselves out of bounds, and then drive the boat over to the end trigger. A few more out of bounds skips. And some other cool mechanics, like the death cancel. Usually jumping off this ledge, you would die. But for a frame, yes, a frame, we are able to use the attack button to save ourselves. These can get quite annoying to hit, as you'll see in the runs. Talking about the runs, let's talk about the first one. Lots of miserable fails, but we were just learning. I got the jar of fly skip on the 7th try. This being way faster than I expected, as I wasn't that good at it. 2 stupid deaths, and then the first big skip was out of the way. Jump! I'm pressing X! We are then on to the first level playing as Rita, and a few hard strats follow. The death cancel. I died. I can't hit it. 19 tries. Moving on. Getting the out of bounds first try. Doesn't help the fact that it took me 19 sorry, we moved on from that. The rest of this level was pretty clean. And now, the flying Dutchman skip. I had heaps of trouble with this. Setting the checkpoint was harder than expected. I love that there's actually a reset button, so if you fuck up any of these, I can just reset. No, that might be okay. And then the jump. Let's not mention the jump. 13 minutes later, we finished the level. After this level, a lot of the hard stuff is out of the way. From now, it's just good movement and some good mechanics. But for my first run, good movement was hard to find. Oh, fuck off! Nearly getting soft locked in the boat section. I reckon I have like a near 2 hour time. Oh, especially with this shit. Bro, what is going on? What the fuck? What in the world just happened? I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No, I can do it. Yeah, we go. Long boss fight. More deaths. Another bad boss fight. More deaths. And finally, finishing the run, after an okay boss fight. A 1:24:46. This run was bad, so we went again, to feel good about myself. Second run. The first level was terrible, but still 43 seconds better than before. Instead of jar of flies taking me 7 times, it took me 6 times. But then, I died, sending me all the way back to the beginning of the level. This time, it took me 6 times. Even with this mistake, I was still minus 10? Yeah, that's how bad my first run was. Death cancel time. First try. Easy. Out of bounds. First try. Oh wait. I died. Second try. Still, first run I was dying on the death cancel. Rest of the level was clean, except for one death, saving us 3 minutes. Now it was time for the Flying Dutchman skip. This was still really bad, but still finishing the level 7 minutes ahead. Losing time on the chase area, as I'm terrible at aiming apparently. The rest of the run was pretty clean. Oh yeah, except falling in the water here, oh, and here. So I guess it wasn't that clean. First run was so bad it didn't even matter. Still finishing the run with a 1:10:35, a 14-minute PB. We went again, getting some time save, and then choking it. So I gave up for the day. For a first day, a 1:10 wasn't that bad. Second day of runs were even better. The first run of the day, 17 attempts to get jar of flies, still saving time. Bad out of bounds, still saving time. Then second try, Flying Dutchman skip, 6 minutes ahead. Not messing my aim up on the chase area, saving time. Dying here, still saving time. My movement was improving. Even with big mistakes, I was still ahead. Rest of the run was clean. Time save after time save. Finishing with a 1:01:57. I was nearly sub 1 hour on my second day. I went again, a few resets, and then thought I was done for the day. I did some practice, and then decided to give it another go. And I'm glad I did. Fourth try jar of flies, second try death cancel, really bad out of bounds, losing me time. First try Flying Dutchman, which is what cemented this run being so far ahead. Fixing my mistakes from the previous run, massive time save after massive time save, and we had done it, with 4 minutes to spare, a 56:17. Third place on my second day of running. I was super proud of this run, and I was confident on how far I could continue to get this time down. Oh boy, was I wrong. Day 3. Taking me an hour to get a run going, throwing it, but eventually, we started the run that would have been me done with the game. Low 55, high 54 pace. Clean first level, third try jar of flies, second try death cancel, finally clean out of bounds, which was a huge time save. First try Flying Dutchman, I think we're good. Nice. Alright, we got a really good run on our hands. And now all we needed was good movement. I was zoned into getting this run done and dusted. And then the game crashed. What's going on? Wow. I went again, but I could not get a run going. This sucked. It would have been 3 days and I would have already had a really awesome time. We kept pushing, but it meant nothing. Day 4 and 5 was me just endlessly losing runs to either jar of flies, the death cancel, or the Flying Dutchman. This game just did not want me to get another PB. If it wasn't for the crash on day 3, I was confident in my ability to close that run out with a 55 or 54 minute run. An absolute tragedy, but you can't win them all. So, we finished the grind with a 56:17, a third place run on the console boards, and a second place time on the emulator boards. Flushed away. A speed run that I am so surprised with. I really wasn't expecting much from this game, but I found a game with cool glitches, good mechanics, and fun movement, although the game does have some boring parts. I'm going to continue to run this game and see how well I can do with a longer grind. Before I finish the video, I want to give a shout out to the Flushed Away community, inviting, helpful, and dedicated to their game. Even though Flushed Away robbed me multiple times, it still goes to speedrun heaven.